This is Rhonda Brooks of Farm Journal Media. I'm here today with Missy Bauer, Associate Field Agronomist for Farm Journal. And Missy, you've been demonstrating to farmers the wear on the parallel arm, what's going on there, and can you tell us a little bit about what the issue is?
Yes, what we're looking for is trying to see, are we starting to have bolts or bushings or parallel arms themselves that are getting too wore. So what we can do in the shop is perform what we call the rock test. So as Brad gets on here, we're actually just going to jerk up and down on the back of the row unit, and as someone's doing that, start to watch for wear points that are on here. In this example here, we can see that we've got quite a bit of wear in this arm itself, where we can see it kind of slopping back and forth. Sometimes what we can also see is that maybe the bolts or bushings themselves are wore out. So in this unit, what we'll demonstrate as he performs a rot test is that this bolt itself is actually loose. So sometimes we can go through and maybe just tighten these down with our wrenches, or in some cases, if we're starting to get wear, we'll take these out and inspect them. And if we start to see where we're getting threads that are worn out on these bolts, then it's time to go ahead and replace these bolts and bushings. One of the things we want to keep in mind, even if we've got good bolts that are in there without a lot of wear, is just keeping them tightened up. So if you get partway through your planting season and end up with a little bit of a rain break or rain delay, I suggest that you go back through the planter and retighten all your bolts back up. So really help keep the wear away from these parallel arms.
Okay, and is this something you should do once a year, just starting out routinely, or what do you recommend?
As far as the initial check, we definitely want to do this in the shop at the beginning of the season. And then if we do just get some sort of a rain break, I would go through and at least just tighten things down again.
Okay, great. Thanks, Missy.